Hey guys, Coach Jeff here. Today we're talking about box jumps. Really common exercise. There's lots of variations, as we know, but today we're more talking about why we use a box in the first place, and a couple of things that maybe we want you to start thinking about, like the reasoning behind it. Okay, a lot of times you'll see the videos online, social media, guys jumping this high, which is obviously impressive, but we have to make sure that we understand the true point of a box. One is a box is higher than the ground, right? So when you come down, you start to build up speed. It's limiting the deceleration stress. So basically, it's less stress on your joints. That means you can accumulate more jumps. Okay, so that's one reason we use the boxes, because it's less stressful on the joints, but you can still get all the training impact of the explosive part. Number two, it gives you a target, right? It gives you a target, so it tells the brain, hey, I need to activate a little bit more because I got to get this high. Okay, a common problem we see though is we get these boxes too high, and the idea is that there's no actual displacement, vertical displacement. What we mean by that is the center of gravity isn't really going that far. We just see a giant flexion of the knees and the hips. It gives the illusion that we're actually jumping higher. It increases the risk, but it's not truly a true vertical jump, so to speak. So a couple of things that we look at, we're not worried about how high we jump per boxes. We're worried about how high our center of gravity is off the ground. And number two, what do we look like upon landing? Okay, because it's an acceleration, and then we want to land in a position to re-accelerate. And that's what we tell our athletes all the time. Why do we stop in sports? Well, if the play is over, fine, but assuming the play is still going on, we stop in sports to change direction again. So we always want to teach the body, coach the body to land, to decelerate in a position to re-accelerate. Okay, so Brogan's going to show us 2 reps of a box jump, how we like to do them. Okay, so he's going to snap back, he's going to explode, and you'll see when he lands in the exact same position that he took off from. Okay, so he didn't have to have a giant flexion of his knees and his hips when he took off. It was the same angle when he was from the ground. So you can watch that one more time. So he's down, he snaps back, and then he sticks the landing, and see he's ready to move right now, right? So I said jump right now, he'd be able to go. So that's a couple pieces to consider with your box jumps, and I think you'll get more out of them.